Story time. Story time with your girl Za. Story time with Za. Story time with Za. Story time with Za. Hold on. Story time with Za. Oh my goodness, y'all. For the longest, I have been thinking and planning and thinking and planning and thinking and planning. But enough is enough, okay? So I'm coming out today with my first episode of drum roll please story time. Okay? So for those who don't know me, for those who are new, and for the people that's returning back to my channel, I thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, may these stories bring some laughter, you know, just be good entertainment for y'all, because I'm a lady of many talents. Okay. Many talents. And it was like, for the longest, I didn't really know how can I bring everything all together in one. But I just feel like, you know, recording videos as far as like vlogging or telling stories is a way to go. So here I am today doing the thing. I can say I've pretty much been doing photography like my whole life. I always had a camera. When I was in middle school, you know, I used to go to the scrapbooking classes and all that. And then I always had creative people in my family, in my life and stuff. So it was just, I had, you know, more ways to be creative, okay? A little bit about me is I'm all things media, photographer, videographer. You know, I can whip up some good edits, make a whole movie. Although I always had a camera, like from middle school, high school and all that stuff, I didn't really think of myself as a photographer. I would just like I made like a little Instagram vlogging on it and stuff, just taking pictures of like nature, because nature photography, let me tell you, I grew up watching Animal Planet. That's my stuff. I can imagine myself out on the safari, out in Thailand or wherever place, you know, wherever God take me to go take these good pictures. I can imagine myself being out there taking those pictures, okay? You know, getting some close up on some bugs or looking at the people like, oh, you know, the whole shebang. I just know it's like amazing. So I always had that type of idea, but this is the time when I first figured out I can use photography as a career. Like, I can go down that photography path and make some moolah. Let's take it all the way back to July 2019. Okay, so a friend of mine, her and her family was planning a trip to go to New Orleans. And just so happened we was close, so I was invited on that trip. That's so good, you know, family trip, whether it's your family or not, make family all around the world. Okay, anyways, so they invited me on the trip, but prior to me being invited, it was heavy on my mind that I really wanted a camera, like, but I knew what camera that I wanted. I wanted a Polaroid. I'm going on Google, you know, like looking at how much they cost, because I didn't know this. I'm like, how much they cost? Do it come with film? Like, will I have to buy it? All that good stuff. Fast forward to the day that I'm getting on a flight to go to New Orleans. My flight, I go and I have a layover somewhere. Oh, I remember. Okay, so going from Chicago to New Orleans, I had a layover in like Maryland or Baltimore or something like that. Maybe it's the same place. I don't know. And then just so happened, as I was walking through the airport to the next terminal, boom! Guess what it was? Just guess. Take a wild guess. It was the Polaroid camera just sitting right there, like something that you see in a glass case that's sealed up, that's behind some lasers and all that. So you gotta whoop, 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 all up in there. And I was like, what? How much is this? What is it? Like, what do I have to do to get this? I bought it for about $120, and then I also had bought some film. At the time, it was, I think, maybe $15 a pack for 8 So I bought it and then took it to New Orleans because, mind you, I'm on the way. I'm already at the airport at the overlay. So I'm in New Orleans with this camera now. So now I'm extremely happy that I just got a Polaroid camera. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. But then I realized that it took away from the money that I had buying it. So I was like, what can I do? Like, what's something that I can do to make some fast money and stuff? Like, I don't really know. This was when my first, it was like my mind was at the baby entrepreneur stage or something like that. I'm like, man, what can I do to like reimburse myself, because I just spent like $120 on this camera at the airport and then getting some other stuff, and then I'm still on a vacay. So me improvising, all these people that's walking down Bourbon Street, whether they locals or they tourists. Even when we went on a tourist ride, I brought that camera with me, and I offered people. I was like, hey, how you doing? I'm Zaria. I was wondering, would you guys like to take a photo? Would you guys like to take a picture? But the way how I said it, I was like, how did I say it? I was like, hey, you want to take a picture? You only get one shot to make it right. And I took a picture of them. And guess how much I sold it back to the people? $15 a picture. It was so crazy because I was like, whoa. I didn't know I can do that. So I literally did not know that I can do that. I still have some pictures, but I mean, all the families, they took their pictures. I took pictures of couples. It was just so beautiful. I still have those pictures, and like, look at this one. Wow. It's just so beautiful. Having a Polaroid picture snapped of you is something that's memorable. You can take with you. You literally only have one chance, one shot to make it right. So that's why I love it. And let me show y'all my little baby. Okay, bringing on our special guest. Oh, the little Polaroid. No, this is not sponsored. But hey, if you want to sponsor me, then sponsor me. Anyways, this is the camera that I bought at the airport. When I seen this in the box, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the one. This is for sure the one. I want to just share a few pictures with y'all. These are pictures that I kept in my little own gallery. So here we got Tati. We got 2019 Tati. Hold on. We got 2019 Tati right there. We was on the bus in New Orleans on the way to alligator ride. When I tell you, that man, I don't know where he pulled that alligator from, but as we was on the back of the boat, well, he was on the back of the boat. I just seen alligators in the water, and I seen him swoop down, and all of a sudden it's a baby alligator. I just thought like, oh man, I can eat this thing. But we didn't eat it. At least not that bad. So this is the picture that I took of myself. This was 2019 me. Okay, you can't really see my little locks, but hey, you see the cat ears, baby. 2019, 2020, 2024 me. Yeah. Okay, and then I want to show y'all this picture. So this is a New Orleans local. If y'all know her, y'all know her. I don't know. But she was going down Bourbon Street, I want to say, and she was offering out beads. And I took a picture of her, in trade of the beads. I thought it was pretty nice to see locals out there as well that I can take pictures of and see them and capture them in their environment and their home, because I'm just a visitor, and this is, basically like their territory type stuff. So yeah, y'all see that? And then it's so crazy because I still have pictures like from New Orleans. That mural that was on the wall with with the Blues Brothers. I'm calling them Blues Brothers because they was black men. You could tell they was playing some blues, playing some jazz, soulful music. And also the picture was kind of like blue and purplish. I have a picture of that mural from when I went out there. And it's so crazy because I think right now it's either covered up or the building is destroyed. And then I'll also share some more memories with you guys. But yeah, that's my first story on Story Time with your girl, Zah. Okay, sharing with y'all the first time that I realized that I can be a photographer. I can make money off of photography. I can choose photography as a career path, because when you a child growing up in high school, middle school, and all that stuff, yeah, you can put your mind, you can do anything. You can, say you want to do all types of stuff, but sometimes if you don't have the resources or the knowledge to pretty much help you go down that path, you figure it out your own self. And I do thank everybody that helped me, figure it out. Like my Uncle Theo, he would, when he gifted me his camera, Canon girl. So when he gifted me his camera, right, before I knew that it was mine, he would take me out to like the lake, or it was this place, on the west side of Chicago, and when you walk inside of it, it's like weeping willows. Like that's the type of tree that I thought it was. I'm not sure if it is that, but it's like a weeping willow, and it's this girl, she's just sitting under it, and like we took some pictures of her. So he was out there teaching me how to navigate through a camera, whether it's in light, outdoors, or indoors, the aperture or the shutter speed. So I deeply appreciate that, because I wouldn't be where I'm at today with the camera, if it wasn't for him. He played a big part in it. So I just think that is really cool, where to see the progress and see the change of where you've been. Nature photography always been my stuff. Love it. But most days you will see me take pictures at events, which is also fun. It's fun because me being an event photographer, oh my goodness, I go to so many places. And it'd be so crazy. I'd be like, whoa, that person's here? Oh my goodness, whoa, that person's here? So that's why I got stories to tell y'all. And I want these stories to just bring good entertainment, good enlightenment. Yeah. Let's do it. Like, comment, share. Come on, come subscribe to the page. Join the family.